Talkin Sex Live with Chet and Diane is recorded in front of a live audience. This show is for mature audiences only. Hello and welcome to Talkin Sex Live with Chet and Diane. I'm Chet.
I'm Diane Hart.
And we're unlicensed sex therapists here to answer questions about people's sexual health, relationships, relationship goals, life goals, whatever you want to throw at us. We are happily married and we love each other. We have a lot of sex, and so we have a lot of experience to share with others. As always, we are joined with our wonderful producer, our good friend, Wells. How are you doing tonight, Wells?
Hi, everybody. Okay, how are you?
All right. Well. Nice to clean up for us tonight.
Yeah, so you got toilet paper rolls on the, in the closet?
Yeah, it's total bachelor pad. You got the laundry basket, some, what is that, shaving cream? Oh, looks like we got some is that some lube back there, or some type of...
No, it's various types of lotion.
Lotions, there you go. You're not a lube fan, you're just more of a lotion fan, right?
Well, we got to keep the skin moisturized.
Yeah, a lot of motion, don't want chafing and whatnot. So speaking of the ladies there, Wells... Any dates at all? Have you finally ventured into the whole dating world of COVID, or?
No, but something kind of weird happened.
Okay.
I was watching the VP debate, and when a fly flew into Mike Pence's hair, I got kind of aroused.
Really?
And it's just been like, I was going to get aroused anyway, and then that happened. But
so, Kamala makes you aroused, or is it just...
No, it was right when the fly flew in his hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you're into that, I don't know what that would be.
I don't know what that would be.
Some type of... well, it's... Yeah, flyophilia? It's, whatever. It's a fetish out there. We just have to look it up. So there's a lot of weird stuff out there. That's not weird. It's just whatever you're into,
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird to you is not weird to others, but so, but did you jerk off, or what'd you do? Did you masturbate after that, or?
No, I just I felt weird masturbating, so I did. I had an erection, and it lasted a really long time. It kind of hurt.
Oh, some type of Viagra, or?
No, I got aroused seeing that.
Oh,
cool. So anyway, who do we have on our?
Who's our first caller today?
Who's our first caller tonight, man?
It's Antonia. She is in Hollywood. She's wondering why no one is coming to her casting couch.
Oh, okay. So, no one's coming on her casting couch, or coming to her casting couch? All right, we'll figure this out. Hello, you're Talkin Sex Live.
Chet and Diane.
I'm Chet.
I'm Diane Hart.
And is this Antonia?
Yes, this is Antonia.
Hello.
No one's coming on my couch, and no one came on my couch for a very long time. I'm a casting director here in Hollywood, and business has not been so well.
Okay. Are you on a time warp from 1923, or?
Yes.
Well, that's amazing. Sorry, what's, so no one's just coming to your couch, or are they coming on your couch? Are you saying that no one's having sex on your couch?
No one's having sex on my couch. I wish somebody was coming on my couch, or even coming to the front door, but no one's even coming over to see me. That's the problem here.
Oh, okay.
I used to have people beating them off with the stick, trying to get in here to get to sleep with me on my casting couch, and now I don't even have, not even the Postmates delivery man even knocks on the front door.
Got it. Okay. I understand what's going on now. So,
well, it's hard times with the whole COVID.
Yeah, it's very difficult right now to try to get people to meet up and have sex.
Well, yeah, that's why I got on Postmates. I mean, hello, it sounds like you get a mate posted to your delivery to your front door, and every time I open the door naked, they ran away.
Oh,
that's a little bit misleading, if you ask me. Why would you call your company Postmate?
Yeah. I think you're thinking more of an escort service, something that would maybe, you could call up an escort and they would come over and have sex with you, some type of gigolo. But the Postmates just delivers food. But if you,
Mm-hmm.
But if you break it down, post mate, I'm needing a mate to sleep with.
Right.
Why aren't they bringing me food? I don't want to.
Right.
Have you tried a dating app online?
Yeah.
Those you can hook up with people there randomly.
Oh no. Oh yes, Actors Access is what I use for that.
Oh well, that's not always for that, but yeah, I could see how you may.
I'm also on Casting Network, I hear, and IMDb, all the casting sites. Yeah, that's where I find, most of my hookups. Ha ha!
Yes.
Oh yeah, they would.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I don't know so your real question is, do you want to know how?
Where is everybody?
Where is it? Well, we're all in quarantine right
yes,
now. I don't know if you were aware of this.
There's a virus going around.
A virus that is very transmittable.
Adenovirus?
It gives you a lot of flu-like symptoms, but much worse. It puts fluid in your lungs, so you can't breathe. Destroys your. Well, yeah. Then also you lose your taste and smell. There's a lot of weird symptoms that's coming up. They call it the coronavirus because it's the king of viruses, basically. Corona means crown in Spanish, and so this isn't. There's lots of coronaviruses, but it basically means like the top virus, and that's what we have here. It's actually called COVID-19, coronavirus infectious disease 2019. So that's where that all comes from. But anyways, because of this, we're in a pandemic right now. There's 211,000 people dead in the U.S. 4 million have been infected.
I like the word top.
Okay.
My favorite positions.
Yeah. So you like being on top?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's some ways to go about having sex during quarantine. You can go ahead and both be tested, and then have you guys come over. Have somebody come over, and then you can go ahead and try to do the whole just be normal, or you could put on a mask, and then. Yeah, you wear a mask like that.
I'm not into that kinky kind of shit anymore.
Well, it's not an S&M mask where you unzip it. It's more of just it covers your mouth and your nose. They actually say COVID is not sexually transmitted.
Yeah.
It's actually now aerosol transmitted, which is really messed up because it's basically like smoke and it can just linger in the air.
Like hairspray.
Yeah, like hairspray.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Like Aquanet or something like that. So if you want somebody to come over not getting tested, not knowing that you're negative, you could always just have somebody come over with a mask on. And
that's why I tried the Postmates. But once again, they just kept bringing me food. I'm not hungry. I'm hungry, but I'm not that kind of hungry. If you get my drift.
No, I got you.
So, Wells, would you want to go ahead and give some advice here about? I think you might have some experience with what to do with this, right?
If you want to have sex during the pandemic, well, you should probably get on a dating app and then match with someone. Chat with them, have some frank conversations about getting tested not only for STIs but also for COVID-19. You can both get tested on the same day, and then you can choose to have sex. So with a mask if you want to be extra careful, or without a mask if that weirds you out.
Everything about this conversation weirds me out. How about when's Hollywood gonna open again?
Oh,
yeah,
well, it's somewhat opening now. It's just some very strict restrictions. They're actually started doing casting stuff again. Like
they're opening movie theaters again.
Movie theaters are opening up. Different types of producers, like Tyler Perry, are creating a bubble where everybody has to go to the studio
and be quarantined for 2 weeks.
Exactly, and then you can start shooting. You can't leave the bubble. You have to stay there. And so that's an idea. If you want to go ahead and create a bubble where you how about try casting people first, creating a bubble, and then when everybody's in there, then you can just have a big orgy.
There you go.
You can
Oh, now you're catching my drift.
there you go.
There you
Sounds
go.
like Hollywood's reopening in my apartment.
Just like it was back in the 20s. I mean, everybody had sex back then.
speakeasies is what I used to do.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
sex speakeasies. We need to go to one of those. That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, hopefully, Antonia, we actually helped you out. I don't know. Did you feel that this was able
Yeah,
to...
I'm gonna try that Postmate thing again. I'm
well-
sure they have some backdoor speakeasy type sex
Oh.
solicitation on that app. If you know what I
Sure.
mean.
Sure, why
If not,
not?
I'm gonna start my own business on there.
Mhm.
Thanks for the idea.
No
Mhm,
problem.
No problem.
Well, hopefully that helps you out there. And stay safe. That's the number one. And stay sex positive. So,
As always.
all right.
Cheers to that.
Have
Cheers.
a great night, Antonia. Thank you so much.
Bye.
You too. Tops off.
Tops off. Wow. Have you ever gone into acting at all there,
Wells?
Wells?
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it, but then I decided to stay in broadcasting.
Oh, that's a good idea. Good for you, man. I don't know. It's like this. It's steady work. You got a good amount of money. It's gonna be good to see you back in the booth again. I mean, we miss that a lot. Just
Yeah.
be back in your recording studio, and we got to thank you for doing all this for us here. But yeah.
Sure.
So, who else do we have on the list here? There.
It looks like we have Marshall in Sacramento.
Okay.
His wife filming them while they have sex while she's unconscious, and then she wants to watch the video. What is
Yeah.
that?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Okay. So, Marshall, hello.
Hi, you're talking Sex Live with Chet and Diane.
I'm Chet.
I'm Diane.
And how can we help you out tonight there, Marshall?
Well, I have a question. I've got a bit of a situation here. You guys have a moment?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's your question?
All right, well, here's my issue. I don't know if you've ever heard of anything like this, because this is just wild. Now, I'm the kind of guy that just likes to have consensual sex with my wife.
Mhm.
All right? Now, okay, so my wife watched a movie. She watched Monsters, Inc. with Halle Berry.
Okay.
All right.
Nope, that's not right.
She got, I'm sorry?
That was Monsters Ball with Halle Berry.
You were thinking of the Billy Crystal movie.
Yeah, and John
You sure?
Goodman. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
that's one's Pixar, the other is
One has nudity and one's children's.
Well, she watched one of them, and then she got the idea of having non-consensual sex. I don't know which one. But now, so my wife was having some sleeping problems, and so she watched that movie, and then she got prescribed some medication to help her sleep. And then she got the idea that she wanted me to have sex with her while she was unconscious after she took her sleeping pills. And, at first I was like, okay, kind of kinky, kind of weird. We haven't done this before. Let's give it a try. But then she said that she wanted to actually see it. So I had to videotape it. And then she got really into watching it. Then she was just watching these weird videos of just me having sex with her unconscious body, okay? And then now she doesn't want to have sex with me while she's conscious. So I guess...
Sounds like half of women in
my
America.
question is, how do I force my wife to have consensual sex with me?
Well, you can't force somebody to have consensual sex with you. That just sounds like rape.
Yeah. It's you got to have a balance there, and you got to talk to her about it. Have you tried to do this with her, and do you enjoy it, or do you not? Do you not enjoy it?
Well, I actually haven't had sex with a conscious person in over 6 months.
Wow.
Oh, well, that's a long time.
Kind of interesting and kind of new, in the first month or so, but then after a while, it makes me feel kind of weird. And my wife just simply doesn't want to be conscious while we're having sex.
Have you stopped
Now,
wooing her?
When I try to have sex with her, and while she's awake, she just pushes me away. And,
Yeah.
and a new development is when I come home from work, I find her unconscious and she's already taken her pills. She knows when I'm going to come home from work, and then she gets upset with me if she doesn't have a new video sex with her unconscious body, record it, and then she watches it later.
Huh.
Huh.
Sounds like she's a bit into voyeurism.
Yeah, there's also the another fetish called what is it? It's somnophilia, but somnophilia is more about having sex. You're aroused to having sex with somebody who's unconscious. Like that would be more like you get aroused by having sex when she's asleep, but she's getting aroused when by watching herself.
She watches the videos
but she's not
later,
having.
and she doesn't even want me around when she watches
Oh,
them.
she doesn't want you
okay.
around. Okay. It sounds like she has a little bit of a voyeurism.
And a little bit of not wanting to actually have sex with you.
Yeah.
Have you tried wooing her again in the relationship?
Yeah.
You know, like buying her
I've
flowers
I've
and.
tried everything while she's been awake, and it just seems like she just loves me best now when she's unconscious. I mean, the only reason I'm able to even talk to you guys now is because she's unconscious in the next room.
All right. Did you have sex with her? Or?
I have no, and she's gonna trust me. I'm gonna get an earful later for not having a new video for her.
Okay. You could always try just like filming a video and then have it like not you having sex with her. You could like do something really nice for her, like maybe you do her nails, or you show a really romantic night that you could give her if she was awake, a good experience, like put flower petals all over her bed, have some champagne and some candles out, and then just look at the camera and be like, this is what you'll get if you would want to have sex while awake. I don't know. Is that a little too rapey? No? That's more...
Great. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw her a nice bath. I'm gonna put her unconscious body in the bath.
No, don't do that. Don't you?
No.
I'm sorry. What?
No, I mean, because she'll drown.
Yeah,
or she'll just wake up. I mean, when you say unconscious, is she just sleeping, or does she like give herself roofies?
Oh, she's out. She's taking probably overdosing a little bit on the sleeping pills the doctor prescribed her.
Oh, okay. So she's really unconscious. Yeah, don't put her in the bath unless there's just like 4 inches of water in it and just all bubbles. That might be an idea. Yeah, pull like a Weekend at Bernie's or something. I don't know.
Well, I like the idea of just painting her nails, I guess, while she's out.
Yeah.
Maybe put her body next to the kitchen table, make her a nice dinner, and rest her head on a nice little pillow or something. Maybe when she wakes up, she'll enjoy watching that, and maybe she'll want to have sex with me while she's alert.
There you go. That is the right idea right there. Maybe or
I guess I gotta become the man of her dreams.
there you
Well,
go.
yeah, a lot of times women don't want to have sex when they feel like they're being taken for granted, or man stops wooing them or appreciating them, because you have to feel emotionally connected.
You could also do like meet her in the middle, like half and half. Just be like, I want, like, I'll do sex like this if you do have sex just normally with me, or whatever your normal is, whatever your kink is, or if you just want to do missionary in the bed, then that's something that you can do as well. So.
Well, I'm gonna try to make these new videos for her and just see where that goes. Do some real romantic stuff. I'm just the kind of guy that likes to have sex with a woman who's awake.
Wow. Oh, that's good. Well, hopefully you can get this all figured out, and hopefully we helped you out there.
Okay. Painting the nails and making a dinner. Don't put her in the bath. Anything else?
I don't know. What would you want there?
Flowers.
Bring flowers.
Massage
You said
would
that?
be nice.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to give her a massage.
Back
I'm going to
massage.
videotape the massage. I'll videotape me putting flowers in her unconscious hands.
I don't know. Some jewelry, maybe?
Jewelry's always good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll give her a nice necklace that she could enjoy when she watches it later.
Or, like, you can put on some type of nice outfit for her and do a sexy dance or something.
Yeah, you could also start working out a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe you are super fit. We don't know. But,
No, just mean.
yeah. Just get toned.
Flex a little bit. Be like, oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm going to start using the old brain and figure out some good, nice romantic stuff to do for her while she's out.
All right.
She's out right now. Maybe I'll do something nice for her right now. Maybe take me cleaning up the place.
Oh, there you go, right
There
there.
you go. That's always
Do
sexy.
the dishes, yeah.
Make dinners for the weekend. Put them in the freezer.
Mm-hmm. Do what you did in the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah, there
is
you
what,
go.
And then you'll have the relationship later on.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Great.
Well, thank you very much, Marshall. Have a good night, and I hope you stay sex positive.
Thanks, Chet, Diane. All right, appreciate the help. All
No
right,
problem.
you have a good night.
All right. Have a good night, ma'am. All right.
All right, did we ever get our third caller that was originally?
I don't know.
Or
I have
is
to.
that not?
Person on the phone lines is Kyle, and he
Kyle.
wants to know how to get more people to join his self-help group.
Okay.
Got it. Okay then.
Hello, you're talking Sex Live with Chet and Diane. I'm Diane.
Oh my goodness! We've moved mountains to make this happen. Hi, how are you?
We
Hi.
are. We wanted to get to answer your phone call. It was very important to us, and we figured out a way to do it.
Well, guys, let me tell you a little story about a boy. Okay, let me tell you about a 7-year-old boy who wanted to learn to swim.
Okay.
Okay, and he grew up in Palm Springs, California, and did not have access to water. He
Okay.
did not have access to a pool. He did not have running water in his house. So what he did is he got so sweaty, and he kept that sweat. He put that sweat into jars, and he put those jars into buckets, and he put those buckets into a ditch, and he learned to swim in his own sweat. He literally bled, sweat, and teared his way into learning how to swim. And that is the approach I take to life. I'm not going to let a computer stop me.
Thank
I'm
you.
not going to let a Google Meet stop me. I am going to connect with people.
Okay.
All right.
So,
what's your question?
yeah. What's your question for
Exactly
tonight,
here.
there, Kyle?
Oh, yes, my question. Yeah, I run a self-help group, a self-performance group. It's called Superstars. And I was wondering, I'm having a little trouble with recruitment right now, whether it's the pandemic or what. I'm having a little trouble getting people to join my group, to join the Superstars. And I'm wondering if you guys have any advice in recruiting people and getting new people to join you in interesting endeavors.
Well, whenever Diane and I want to have people join us, it's either through people that we know or we get on different types of online mediums to meet up with other people who want to have consensual threesomes or orgies or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. That's great. Now, I should let you know I am limited in what I can do online, as you saw. I have certain, I guess, restrictions, you could say, put on my computer from the FBI.
Yeah.
I was, just full disclosure, there was a point in Superstars past, before we were really about achieving your best self, we were a bit of a sexual group. I guess I'll just say I was a guru, and then all of my participants, I would say, were my sexual students. Now, everyone was of age. There was nothing weird with that. Everyone was at least 35 years old. I've never slept with someone under the age of 35, but they were my submissives in a way that they learned from me. And at a certain point, the sex just became more educational than pleasurable. So we just kind of switched over to self-help. It was a natural progression.
Okay.
Right? What?
Yeah.
So the question.
So your question is, how do you get these people to stay on?
Yeah, let's just say let's say your threesomes, as you say.
Yeah.
Let's say for educational purposes.
Okay.
How do you attract a third partner?
Well-
What's like a line you use? Can you just give me could we just do like a role play? Do you think could we just try?
Right.
Pretend I'm a wayward, just young, youthful 38-year-old man wandering through a Palm Springs bowling alley. How would you guys pick me up?
A bowling alley. Okay. Well, mainly it's
Women with us.
It's women, and then I have Diane go after.
Yeah, I usually am the one who flirts with the woman.
If I go after the woman, I look like a creep. But we've never approached a man before. But I like we.
Well, then pretend I'm a woman.
Okay, there we go. So then, Diane, you would approach Kylina. Kylie. Oh, there you go, Kylie.
Can I buy you a drink? You have really beautiful eyes.
Oh, I don't drink. I'm horrifically allergic to alcohol.
Okay, well then maybe a ginger ale.
Yes, I would love a ginger ale.
There you
Full
go.
disclosure, I am on the run from the police. I do need somewhere to hide. Do you have a place where I can hide at your house?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're a female, would you be interested in fornicating? I don't know. That for me, that sounds weird. From Diane, that sounds okay.
Hey, Chet, can I just say something?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're really good at this, and I think you need to be a little easier on yourself.
Okay.
I think you've got a certain sexual magnetism to you that I'm feeling just even on this phone call. So
okay.
Should leave you two alone then.
What if you took those limitations off of yourself? What if you said, I'm not creepy, I am desirable, I do want to have threesomes, I do want to invite a third in, I want to instigate.
Here's the thing, though. When we do have a threesome, he has to masturbate in the corner, and I'm the one who has sex with the girl.
Well, but he eventually
joins us, but he only has sex with me.
Yeah, that's right.
I can touch the girl, she can touch me. We can touch each other all night long, but he can only touch me.
Yeah, I mean,
every
once in a while.
Once in a while, he can cop a feel of the girl.
I do feel, or if we're both looking at the same time, the same vagina, that's okay. Only if she approves it.
Only if I approve of it.
Only if she approves it. So, but we've never done the Devil's Triangle, and
first of all, treat yourself if you can.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but your group that you're talking about, you called it the Friends of Humanity. Is that what you said?
Superstars. We are Friends of Humanity for sure. Yes.
Way off with that name, by the way. Okay, Superstars. So, what kind of group is this? What do you do?
We are people that are interested in becoming our best selves. Now, what does that mean to me? Well, to me, that just means how can I be the apex of what Kyle Premiere is? Like, who is Kyle? Well, how can I be the best Kyle? But for you, Chet, I mean, maybe that's how can you be the best Chet? And I start to look for things that are in my life that I can improve upon. I have very bad hand-eye coordination. When I open a door, I tend to slam it into my face. So what have I started doing? Going through windows. Much easier. I will crack a window open and just kind of do like a bit of a ninja dive through it. And first of all, what an entrance. What a starter. Conversation starter. You ever seen the look on someone's face when you dive through their window? They're not happy at first, but they can't help but respect you.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
Now, I'm not going to lie. Even as we have turned the group towards self-help, it still is mostly sexual. Like it is always, you can teach an old dog new tricks, but you can't keep him from sniffing his crotch, right? Like no matter how many new tricks you teach him, he's still going right back for that thing. Mm-hmm. And I mean, part of improvement is, of course, reaching your sexual peak. And I'm not going to get in someone's way if they need to use sex as a way to make themselves better. Who am I to stand in their way?
Kyle Premiere? Or Premiere?
Yes.
Yeah. That's who you are.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I honestly think this is a situation where, like, if I could just get the two of you to come down.
Oh. That's what this is.
To a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Just come to a meeting. Talk to the group. Get to know everyone. Sit in a massage circle.
Ooh,
I do like massages.
Do like massage circles, yeah.
And they're decadent. We play a game called Animals. It's super fun. You go into a room, you black out all the windows, you turn off all the lights, everyone makes different animal sounds, and then you find the animals that you get along with. Elephants will interact with giraffes. Tigers will interact with pumas. But a tiger will not interact with a giraffe because they don't get along. This is all simple. This is circle of life stuff, guys. We've been learning this it's in our brains. It's animal. It's animal instincts, you know, and that's the type of thing. If I could just get the two of you down, I really think we could get something going. And Chad, don't worry. There's a lot of corners in the room.
Thank you.
Corners?
Corners for me to jerk off while you have sex with all the other women. I understand. Thank you very much, Kyle. I am flattered. It makes me feel great that other people are concerned about my well-being. But, unfortunately, Diane and I, over the couple years that we've been doing this show, we have adopted a policy where we do not engage in
Sexual activity with callers or
yes,
callers.
or advances. We've
Hey.
been a lot of threesome offers. People like people wanting to have just sex with me. People wanting to have sex just with Diane. And like we've just adopted a hey, we're not gonna go and have sex with you.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. If you were a prisoner of war,
Yep.
let's just say a prisoner of war in 1930s. Let's see, who was at war? I guess now let's say 1940s. 1940s France. You're a prisoner of war. You're a POW. Your hands are bound with iron shackles.
Okay.
You are handcuffed. Let's say that a wayward French soldier comes along and offers you the keys to open those handcuffs. But you've made a promise that you won't get out of those handcuffs. You won't engage with French soldiers. What if the thing that is stopping the two of you from achieving the best versions of yourself is simply some rules you put in place because you think it's the right thing? Who says what the right thing is? Is there some man in the sky commanding you to do the right thing? All I'm saying is, take the handcuffs off, come down to Palm Springs,
No, Palm
get
Springs.
my dish, swim a few laps with me, and let's just see what happens. I'm not saying it's going to be sexual. I'm not saying it's not going to be sexual. Maybe we'll play a few games of softball and call it a weekend. I don't know.
It sounds like an amazing idea. We might take you up on that. How about you email us at talkinsex@gmail.com and we can try to figure this out.
I unfortunately don't have access to
right.
an email account
You
because
don't,
of the FBI. But
dude.
what I can do is I can
Computer.
send you a piece of written mail.
Okay.
Just give me your address.
Yes.
In fact, you
No.
know what? Give me your address and then maybe just give me quick directions to where you live because there's a window I need to dive through.
Okay. Well, Kyle, I think that's a good spot to end it at. We really appreciate you calling in. I hope we helped you out with whatever problem you had there. And I really do hope you have a lot of recruits there. It's tough getting new people in, and it's but I
really appreciate that. And Chet and Diane, I'll be honest, we'll be seeing each other soon.
Oh yes, I feel that we will with all the different circles that we're probably both all intertwined in.
All the different massage circles. Am I right, Diane?
Yes.
Right, yeah. I am
She
a sucker
wants
for
it.
massage.
She loves the massage.
Can't get enough. Can't get enough. That's my weakness.
That
my
is a
Achilles
Joker
heel.
laugh. Okay, well, thank you very much, Kyle. I hope you have a good night and stay sex positive. All right, bye.
Always. Take care.
Bye.
Well, you finally got a hold of him, and that was quite an
That was a
adventure,
marathon.
wasn't it?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
But
I
we
don't
wanted to
know.
answer his question.
A very strange night.
But it was not a question at all. It was just a solicitation to come join his sex cult. So, as much as that sounds fun, I don't know if I or Diane would want to join. So, I don't know. If you could have unlimited sex, Wells, and you had to be part of this group and you had to follow the rules, would you go ahead and join? Unlimited
No.
sex? No. All right. I'm glad you had some morals there, buddy.
Well, it just seems like you die at the end or something. Like, it just doesn't
Oh,
seem
totally.
like end well.
Like, it would be, you would have to have sex so much until like you would have this orgasm and you would die, like your heart would just stop or something like that. Yeah, don't join cults, people. Don't join any cults at all.
No.
So, but that was a show. That was a great show.
Very interesting show.
It was an interesting show. We had a great journey from start to finish.
Some technical difficulties along the way, but we got to here and we finished.
And we got to the end. And thank you very much, everybody. Stay sex positive. If anybody has any questions for us, for Chet and Diane, and you want to be on the show, please email us at talkinsex at gmail.com. talkinsex@gmail.com. There's no G in there. It's just talkin with an N at the end with no apostrophe, of course. talkinsex@gmail.com. Email us and we will go ahead and we'll see if we want you, if maybe we can work you out to be on the show. But for right now, thank you very much. Stay safe, everybody. Stay sex positive. I'm Chet.
I'm Diane Hart.
And have a good night, everyone.